divorce at 29 years. Now, she says she's taking him to court, all right, so she can get alimony, which I have no issue with that. But she said, well, I still want to live like a baller. I still need to have my Gucci lifestyle. I still need to live in the big fine house that he had before we get divorced. So what she did, what happened, look what the enemy has done. The enemy has taken Byron Scott, used him to make all his money for this woman, because now it tells us, it shows you how the system or how the enemy has got into the minds of women that this is what you're going to get. You're going to get this professional ball player. He's going to take care of you. But now that the marriage is dissolved, now you still want to still have the same lifestyle. Come on, no, they don't roll that way. But that's their thinking. There it goes back to what we talking about. The money corrupts you. The evil corrupts you, man and female, but the sports thing gets in, well, I'm a certain type of man, I'm going to do this for my wife, but now they're breaking up. Now the enemy has used this to try to get back to him, to see all the stuff that you brought on to be a man. Now look what you did to this woman. You gave her all this. Now she wants you to continue to pay for her lifestyle, which is crazy. Good God from Zion, brother. Woo! Let's go on. I'm going to read the next one. About analyzing sports programming. Boys are 5 times more likely than girls to watch sports programs on a regular basis. On average, 1 out of 3 boys across all races watch every single day. All right? Within fundamental male cast, athletes and anchors, coaches and commentators, sports programming sends a uniquely powerful message about masculine behavior. There it goes again. Pump that leg.
Go look tough.
Go look tough.
Need some money.
There it is.
That big old wash on.
There it is.
Get you a nice fine girl.
There it goes.
You don't have to commit.
There it is. Because your money gonna speak louder than you commit. You ain't gotta commit nothing. Because all you gotta say, I want this woman, I want this. You perfect example. Go back to Wilt Chamberlain. He said he slept with over 1,000 women. Go back to Magic Johnson. Did the same thing. What happened to him? Got AIDS. You see what I'm saying? That persona of what? Because you feel that you sleeping with 1,000 women is going to make you man. That don't make you no more than a man if you slept with one woman. If you still don't understand the concept and the biblical definition of what manhood is, you still ain't no man. Just because you pay your bills, that don't make you no man. Well, what you mean that don't make me no man? I'm 29 years old. I'm 60. That don't matter. Until you are bestowed upon, masculine is bestowed upon you, you are not no man.
How old was Adam?
That's right. How old was Adam? That's right. That's right. Good God. Let's go on. I'm going to go on to the next one. Analyze the commercial and sports programming. The $1.6 million price tag for a 30-second spot during Super Bowl 33, Nike's ubiquitous Just Do It, ads featuring Michael Jordan, Mountain Dew sponsorship banners hanging around the X Games ranks, whether it's a TV commercial, celebrity endorsement, or tournament sponsorship. Advertising plays an integral part or role in professional sports and a significant part of the messages that all young people receive from watching sports programming. Almost 1/4 of the sample consisted of commercials selling products that range from automobiles, there is certain kind of car, alcohol, what do you drink, to fast foods, McDonald's, Mickey D's as we call it, and video games. What do these engaging images and catchy phrases tell kids about sports, media, and themselves? What overall message are boys getting from the sports shows they watch the most, including the commercials? Plain and simple. There it is right there. So these things that we watch, that our children watch, we as men watch, it creates a behavior within us on how we say men are. And if we don't do that, if we don't do what the television say, our friends are going to tell us, you ain't no man, you a sissy. You don't watch football? You don't play no ball? Yeah. We see a big dude, first thing, and I've done it myself, we see a big guy outside walking 6'6", 300 pounds. You play any ball, man? You see what happens? Because society, that's the image, there it is. No, man, I don't play no sports. Well, you don't play no sports. I'm guilty, because I've done that. You know, but we have to stop wrapping sports around what masculinity and what manhood is, because you don't have to play sports to be a man, because that's not what it's about. That's what the society has created.
Teaching us to be proud.
Yeah. Okay. Brother Dwight, let's go down. We ain't gotta do products. Let's go down to aggression and violence among men.
Aggression and violence among men is depicted as society, in rewarding behavior.
Yes.
So imagine a criminal just being rewarded
Yes.
for his actions.
For his action. Yes.
Which we know in this today's society that's not going to take place. But in the NFL realm,
Yes.
we're going to show you how
That's right.
money can change some things.
That's right.
One of sports coverage on dynamic matches is that the most aggressive athletes are rewarded.
That's right.
Viewers are continually amused in images that highlights and commentary that face athletes who most successfully employ physical, aggressive plays,
Yes.
as well as toughness.
Uh-huh.
During the NFL game, there were 15 examples of these matches as commentary enthusiastically described and replayed scenes of players who got bruised,
Uh-huh.
stuffed it, or ramped up by the defense, or
Yes.
cleaned out or wiped by the blocker.
Mm-hmm.
That makes me laugh when people get knocked out. That is funny.
How many times have you heard that? Now, since which I really, Brother Dwight, to be very honest with you, they have this thing called mixed martial arts or whatever the mess is.
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
I did it back in.
okay, I don't have no problem with that, but say they put that on television, there's nothing gonna replace real boxing.
No.
But they'll put this on mixed martial arts, and they'll say, well, I like, and you know, and around town, and to get back to what I was just saying, I'm gonna get back to that in a minute, they have these tough men competitions now.
Yeah.
You know, and my son said he been through a few of them. Man, do you see, I seen that guy got knocked out. That was funny, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't understand the concept there. You like seeing somebody get knocked out like that, one punch? Or you remember one of the movies, I can't remember one of the black movies that was out. They had them all lined up, and he's trying to show one of the guys how to hit one person, how to hit a person with one shot and knock him out cold. And then they had that on YouTube. Matter of fact, hitting somebody walking down the street, and they hit him one time, knock him out cold, and they go walking down the street laughing.
I think it comes from not the symptom, but the root where our issues come from as men, a father moon. So that really looking from a bigger standpoint and deeper standpoint. I guess we like seeing someone else get knocked out because we didn't knock out somebody who we really wanted to knock out.
Well, that's good. That's true. I can understand that. I understand that.
It just goes back to the point where not caring for one another.
Yes.
Just caring about ourselves again, the survival mode.
Yes.
We in survival mode.
Yes, what we are.
And
That's
it
right.
goes back to the part where we were separated from our heart.
Yes.
And from our head.
That's right.
So we're not going to be remorseful.
That's right.
Because these things already took place.
They already took place. That's right. And we have no connection there. Everything has been separated. So we don't know how to think. We only being moved by what we see.
Yeah.
So we're being directed. We're being more reactive than being proactive. So that's where the problem comes in at, because we have no connection. See, a woman's not like that. She's always connected because she's a nurturer.
Yeah.
You know, she's always concerned about relationships around her and what's going to affect them. So she's always connected. We as men, we disconnect from that.
That's right.
Because we don't want to give into the commitment factor. And that's where the problem begins at. All right, bro, let's go on with that.
Sports coverage emphasizes the notion that violence is to be expected.
Okay, so you ain't gotta go into that, but we already really basically talking about that. It's expected for sports figures to be a man within the sports arena that you are expected to be violent.
So the whole message is they displaying seeing the young boys in the culture is violence is okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
But then we punish them for it.
Then we punish it for it. That's right. See a double standard there?
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, what's the next one?
Athletes who are playing with pain or giving up their body for the team are often portrayed as heroes.
Okay, what does that mean? And I'll give you a perfect example before you answer that. You go back to the 1970s. I remember this very well. Growing up in the 70s, Willis Reed playing for the New York Knicks. He went out of the game in the third quarter. He was hurt. His leg was all messed up. They didn't think he was gonna come back because that was during the championship time. And then he came out like in the fourth quarter, humbling his leg, came back on the court. He seemed like to be a hero, and he helped them win the game. You see what I'm saying? The pain thing. So. And we see it all the time. We see it all the time. We see it. We even see it in today's sports. Peyton Manning last week, he was hurt. Last weekend,
Cam Newton was in a car crash.
Cam Newton the same way.
With his back.
With his back. There you go.
The anchor, so
there you go. There you go.
They seen how he played.
That's right. That's right. And the guy from the Green Bay Packers last weekend, Aaron Rodgers, same way. He was hurt. He can hardly move. So we as the media, we as the world or the society, we look up to these guys that can bounce back. Oh, he in pain. Well, look at him go. Look at him. We put him up on a pedestal. You see what I'm saying? That's a real man. No, that's not a real man. He out there trying to make that paycheck.
Yeah.
That's what he doing. Yeah. So it ain't like that's what a real man. No, a real man's gonna have some kind of common sense, and if he's hurt, he gonna sit down. But in that arena, you getting paid, so you expected to play and fight through it. Yeah. But sometimes that can really injure you for life, and you may never walk again. So those things in the real world, okay, that's what you gotta be mindful of. All right.
The message that the boys seen that's being sent from the NFL to the culture. Youth or our boys is that it's okay to not talk about what's going on.
Yes, yes.
No longer have you had this image.
That image. There you go.
Toughness that you good.
There you go. There you go.
And they gonna put you on this pedestal.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Absolutely. What's the next one, brother?
Commentators consistently use material metaphors. In language or war and weaponry to describe sports action.
Okay. For example, let's give us a few of those.
Let's see as battle.
Oh yes.
Kill.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Ammunition, weapons. Professional snipers. Taking aim.
That's right. That's right.
Shooting his arousal. Reloading. Detonator. Squeeze the trigger.
Yes.
So basically things is different. Even though they say it's in the sports, but it's also been embedded into the culture of the lifestyle.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yes. And so they would repeat these things on the street.
Yeah.
Like,
that's right.
Let me go load up.
Yeah, that's right.
To someone who they
that's right. That's right. That's right, brother.
And that person like, you want to load up? Well,
yeah.
I'm about to pull the trigger.
That's right.
You see?
That's right. That's right. That's right.
So that's how the balance coming to fact.
Absolutely.
By words.
And by the words. And the commentators on the sports, they say, well, he just, I remember, like Kobe Bryant, they call him the Black Mamba because he loads up and just killing them. You know what I'm saying? But those words that they use, those young kids, like you just said, they'll use those metaphors and bring it back out into the society and use the same things that they use it on the television and to act out into real life.
That's good. I'm glad I'm reading a book about interpretation. Teaching you, I know it's teaching me about scripture.
Yes.
But one thing that it's teaching me about is culture and context.
Yes.
And you can use the same message.
That's right.
Implied in sports.
Yes.
Like say, professional sniper.
Yes.
Or taking aim.
Yes.
In football and in sports, you just say, well, he talking about throwing that football. Or someone who's real good and stuff like that. But you bring back into this. Now this is where the culture and context is about to switch.
Yeah.
Use those same words.
That's right.
And put it in the street.
That's right.
Somebody think that you threaten their life.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
And you see the whole formality.
Yeah, it changes.
How it changes. So that's the message.
Yes.
You gotta be careful with the message that you gotta think on both sides. Where the NFL mean this, but in the culture in the street, it may mean this.
That's right. That's right.
You never know.
Absolutely.
Wow, that thing's crazy.
That's crazy. All right, let's go down to self-image. Wait a minute. Hold. Let's go down. Sports. Yeah, go to that. Go to sports commentary. I'm sorry, brother.
Sports commentators continually depict and replay incidents of athletes taking big hits and engaging in reckless acts of speed and violent crashes.
Yes. So that's basically self-explanatory. It's a conflict. It always, society or the media always going to build up a conflict between one man against another man or one team against another team. It's always that they have to do that because they have to paint a picture. If you're a man, you're going to be like such and such a team. You're going to be like this, or you're going to be like Muhammad Ali or George Foreman or Joe Frazier or Michael Jordan or Dr. J or whatever it is. They got to have that. They have to build it up. And that same thing, what happens to transform into the culture. And I remember back during the 80s and early 90s, everybody wanted to be like Mike. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody, because he was a pitcher of the NBA, he was the man. Everybody wanted to be. If you like Mike, you the man. You see what I'm saying?
And I see from a trauma standpoint, and from personal experience, me coming from the street. And you know the saying, if you like devil, he come in as a little crack.
That's what I told you.
Yeah, do it.
That's right.
But the thing is, one thing when you was talking about the media is always one man against another man, one team against team. It took me back to the gang, because that's where I come from. Yeah. So when gang members look at these things, it is motivating them to continually the violence between gang against gang.
That's right. That's right.
To show respect.
That's right.
So you never know. See, I guess I know business, they just think about getting the money.
That's right.
But they not thinking about the social responsibility.
They're not. That's right.
What signal I'm sending to this group of people.
That's right.
Or
That's
to
right.
this group of people.
That's right.
To this group.
They don't care about that. That's right.
Because these three different group of people from different backgrounds can receive different messages.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And 9 times out of 10, it affects the minority community more than anything else. Sure. Because when you go into the Caucasian or the white community, I'm not talking down to the white brothers out there, but I'm saying it always affects the minority community more so, because we come from a background that we don't have a whole lot. We may be living in poverty. We only have one parent in a home. And I'm not saying that there's not white families that don't have one parent either, but I'm saying generally speaking, it's that way. And a lot of stuff that we're talking about affects the minority family more so because the kids have nobody to look up to. They have nobody to talk to. There's no real man around, so they still have this issue. And then, just like what you're just saying, so it creates a problem.
It's good. This I never knew that I would gain this insight, and I thank God for this. Teach me as we went on. Just the formality of the message. I'm saying, I understand that it's sports. Yeah. But again, it's all about that message. Yeah. And the message I see, I can just see how this sport, the NFL alone.
The sports. It tears the culture down because it's concentrating on creating an image that's a false image. It's a false image, but we buy into this, and all these young boys, you'll see, they'll go out there and spend $200 for sneakers. They'll go out there and buy jerseys. They'll buy hats. All this stuff making somebody else rich. But what they promote is they say if you buy these certain things, you're gonna be the man.
It's crazy because before we even did a broadcast, when I was growing up, I was into sports because that's the only outlet that I had.
Yeah, I understand.
When I was going through, but as when I got saved, then when I started coming here, and then when I started learning different things, my priorities switched. I just started watching sports, and I only watch it every other Sunday. It was because my team, the Panthers,
was playing. I
was playing. But my point is this. I was disinterested in watching it. See, and I didn't know then, but I know now. Like far as months ago, I didn't know then. I'm like, I wonder why I ain't interested in watching football like that, because my mind was focused on studying and reading. My listening got here. But now, by going through the process, now I understand why God switched my interest off of it, because he was now I know.
Now you understand. Praise God. All right, let's get down to gender. Let's go through this gender. We're going to get out of here about another 10, 15 minutes. This is good tonight. In sports programming, the boys consume the relative invisibility of women magnifies the importance of the female images that do appear. Now we talk about the image of the female because men are drawn by what they see. We want to see a beautiful woman with beautiful legs, a nice behind, no scars, nice breasts. We are drawn to that. The commercial draws into that. Okay? There it is. Although women are more visible in the commercials than in the programs themselves, the frequency and quality of representation raises concerns because that's what we are drawn to. All right, there it is. Women rarely appear without men in the sports programming commercials in the sample, while 44.2% of the commercial with people feature only 4.4% feature only women. Nearly every one of the 91 commercials that portray No People has a male voiceover, including these commercials, pushes the percentage of the male-only advertisement to 50%. So actually what it's saying is that yes, it's males in the commercial, but it's all